Shalom. First, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GreatMillStone and rule well. And salutations to the elect, blessings to the elect. Just wanted to do a quick video about, well, kind of touching on the elect, man, and how the elect to the Lord are looked down upon and hated, you know. I'm going to start off with Matthew, the 5th chapter, and 11th verse, so the 10th verse. Blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Okay, so getting persecuted for teaching His word, for upholding truth, you know, equity, peace, and justice, man, and true judgment. Okay. Blessed are ye according to the scriptures, man, according to what our apostles and elders have taught us at GreatMillStone, man. Okay, you know, because the Lord Yahweh, man, he's dealing with Yahweh Shai, man, dealing with GreatMillStone, the prophets at GreatMillStone. Just throw that out there, man. Blessed are ye when men shall revile you and persecute you, and shall say all manner of evil against you falsely for my sake. Okay, rejoice and be exceeding glad, for great is your reward in heaven, for so persecuted they the prophets which were before you. Okay, so if you're catching some kind of persecution for this truth, man, you're getting arrested, you're getting spat on, you're getting, you know, your family coming against you, people coming against you. That's all part and parcel of being a man of the Lord, man. Okay, that's all part and parcel of being a prophet, man. Okay, get this scripture. This is John chapter 15 verse 18. If the world hate you, actually, before I get that, I'm going to read this quickly. This is 2nd Ezra, the 5th chapter. Right? I'm start from 23. I'm start from 22, just to get the understanding. And my soul recovered the spirit of understanding, and I began to talk with the Most High again, and said, O Lord, that bearest rule of every wood of the earth, and of all the trees thereof, thou hast chosen thee only one vine. And of all the lands of the whole world, thou hast chosen thee one pit, and of all the flowers thereof, one lily. This is going into things that the Lord has chosen on Himself, man. Okay, picked it out, made special. Okay, made holy, in a sense. You know, a separation. Okay, and of all the depths of the sea, thou hast filled thee one river, and of all builded cities, thou hast hallowed Sion unto thyself. And of all the fowls that are created, thou hast named thee one dove. And of all the cattle that are made, thou hast provided thee one sheep. So when I go back to this bit, it says, and of all the fowls that are created, thou hast named thee one dove. Okay, if you look at doves, man, okay, doves are basically, pigeons are basically doves. They're in the same family. It's called, Esau calls it Columbia, something along those lines. Can't know if I'm saying it correctly. Okay, in fact, you know what, let me just quickly look that up, man. Pigeons and doves, that's it. Columbidae, right, same family, right? Now if you look at pigeons, man, I was looking at this article earlier, I'll bring it up. Pigeons hated. Pigeons are one of the most hated flying creatures on earth, man. It says, affectionately known by most people as rats with wings, sky rats, gutter birds, and flying ashtrays. Pigeons must be one of the most unloved birds around. The hatred can be extreme, with extreme pigeon fearing labeled as peristerophobia. But it's so widely shared, several clothing manufacturers produce I hate pigeon t-shirts. Okay, they've got a bad reputation, everything's bad about them, yeah. But the Lord loves them. The Lord chose that pigeon, man, as a special fowl, man, out of the fowls, man. And if you look at Jake's looked down upon in society, man. We're looked down as the lowest of society, the scum of the earth. Okay, piece of shit, the first the last hired and the first fired. So, but hold on a second, it goes on to say, and among all the multitudes of people thou hast gotten thee one people, and that's talking about Israel. And unto this people whom thou lovest thou gavest a law that is approved of all. And the Lord gave the laws to Israel, man, gave to Moses to give to Israel, man, as a whole. So the Lord chose Israel out of the whole world, and the Lord loves Israel, but the whole world hates Israel, man. The whole world is against Israel. Every other nation is against Israel, man. Right. This is John 15:18. If the world hate you, you know that it hated me before it hated you. Now, at this time, right now, this is speaking about the elect. The scripture is talking about the elect, man. Okay? It says, if you were of the world would love his own. But because you are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hateth you. Okay? And the funny thing is, our own people hate us, man. The majority of Israel hate the prophets, hate the elect. Okay, they hate us, man. Because they hate Yahushua. That's what it says. If the world hate you, you know that it hated me before it hated you. Hey, they hated Yahushua, man. It's the wicked of our people that put him to death, man. That got him to, they said, let his curse be upon our children, man. His blood be upon us, man. So if they hated the Lord, then they're not gonna hate his elect. I just made a comparison there, man. You know, the Lord chose the pigeon to be his favorite. His favorite, man. This is what out of all the fowls chose one dove, man. Okay, and the Lord chose Israel, man. Whether these heathen like it or not, man. Okay, the Lord chose Israel. That's already being established. But we're looked upon as the shittest scum of the earth. So if you're catching persecution, if you're thinking, why am I looked at that as a scum of the earth? But that's part of it, man. That's part and parcel of this truth, man. Okay, you know, we're looked down as the lowest of society, man. Especially, you know, Israel as a whole is looked down upon like that, man. You know, you got a couple people that sell out, they still looked at like that. But then the elect of Israel, man, or at least, you know, the hopeful elect, man. You know, the elect definitely, but the hopeful elect, which is us men that are you know, spread around the four corners preaching this word, man. Okay, and the great multitude, man. You know, Lord's will, and it's plain to see, man. If you come to serve the Lord, man, you're gonna catch that persecution. You're gonna be looked down upon, but you just gotta take that L, and you just gotta ride it, man. Because ultimately, you gotta be sound in your mind and know that all this persecution you're catching, all this hell you're catching, the Lord chose you, man. You know, so, you know, with that, you know, shalom.